Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from guruscooking.in with
Goan Drumstick Curry. Come, let's learn how to make this delicious recipe. We'll begin by grabbing 2 drumsticks, which are the size of, when I compare it with my palm, you can see how big they are. We have washed them, cleansed them, and now we'll split their ends on either side. Drumsticks should usually be chopped and added to the curry as it is, but in this recipe today I'm scraping the skin off one of the drumsticks here because some of you do not like the skin. But trust me, the skin is what offers for the ultimate aroma and taste as far as the drumstick Goan curry is concerned. So if I suggest you keep the skin and just chop these drumsticks like I'm showing in the size of 2 to 3 inches. That's all. You can also see my sambar recipe, friends, which I've posted on Guru's Cooking and on my Hindi channel Aapki Rasoi using drumsticks. Drumstick is the favorite ingredient that I can drop in my sambar. So anyway, friends, we'll keep these drumsticks aside and we'll prepare our coconut paste, for which I have taken a 1/4 cup of desiccated fresh coconut. To this we'll be adding in tamarind, which is the size of a lemon ball, 3 green chilies, half a tablespoon of coriander seeds, 5 black peppercorns, a 1/4 teaspoon of jeera or cumin, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a pinch of turmeric or haldi, and a little bit of water to make the fine paste. This ultimate paste is the secret to the Goan Drumstick Curry. So let's make a paste of this, friends, in our bread mixer. So here is the paste and this is how it looks. We'll keep it aside and we'll be using it later on. We'll call this the coconut paste. And friends, here I'm gonna make a paste of 1 onion here. So just chop it, put it in the blender, blend it nicely until you mix it and you have the onion paste. We'll be using it next. So friends, grab a cooking pot now and make sure it has a heavy bottom or base. Cooking at a low flame, we'll add 3 tablespoons of cooking oil in it. When the oil turns warm and it is hot enough, we'll be adding in the onion paste that we just prepared. And we'll saute this until the onions turn golden brown. Please make sure you cook at a low or medium flame, not at a high flame. So when the onions are half sauteed and half cooked, in this we'll be adding in a few spices and condiments, beginning with 1 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of red chili powder, and half a tablespoon of fresh ginger garlic paste. Mix it up all nicely and keep cooking for another 2 to 3 minutes until the onions are well cooked. Well, how will you know if they are cooked? It's very simple. You will see now that the oil starts oozing to the top and it starts separating from the actual masala. That is how you know that all the ingredients have incorporated well and they've started releasing oil. This is when we'll be adding in the rest of the ingredients. You remember we had prepared the coconut paste with coconut, tamarind, coriander seeds. Remember? That is what now we'll be adding in here. But before you add that, please reduce the flame to low and then add it. And also add a little bit of water by cleansing your... Yes. Now friends, what we'll do is, I asked you to reduce the flame of this recipe because coconut is very sensitive to heat and it will burn if you cook at a high flame. And also cooking at a low flame offers you very good aroma and taste. This is what you need to remember whenever you're cooking any kind of coconut curry. To this we'll be dropping in the drumsticks now and we'll cover this. That is the best way to cook, so cover it and cook it at a low flame for around 5 minutes or until the oil separates from this curry. In between, you can also remove the lid to just see in case the coconut curry is not sticking to the bottom, because I told you the coconut is very sensitive to heat. So once in a while you can use a ladle and shake it around nicely to see if the coconut curry is not sticking to the bottom of your cooking pot. That will be good. So we'll cover it back and wait for this curry to cook, and like I said, it should start releasing oil. That is when you know it is cooked. So it's been 5 minutes now, friends, and you can see the oil has oozed to the top. We know now it is properly cooked, but it's not the end. Right now the curry is cooked, but the drumsticks are still, as you can see, fresh and green. That means they're not cooked yet. So we'll add water and make it slightly more diluted, because we're going to enjoy this with rice. That is how this is enjoyed. And once you get a good consistency, we'll cover this with a lid and cook it for another 10 minutes, or until the drumsticks turn to be little palish yellow and a little bit of wrinkleness should appear on the drumsticks. That is now when you know that the drumsticks are cooked. So once again, as I can see, it's not yet cooked because the drumsticks are still green in color. They have not changed their color, and I need to wait for another 5 more minutes. So let's cook it for another 5 minutes, always at the low flame, friends. Low flame is good. Alright, so as you can see now, they have turned a little bit of yellowish, a little bit of wrinkleness. The oil has started oozing to the top, and this amazing, beautiful looking golden gravy of the Goan drumstick is now prepared for you to enjoy and relish with some hot steaming rice. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Goan Drumstick Curry with your chef. Thank you.